did you find a flower? These flowers look like the little clovers that Clover from Bambi would eat. Wait, was that his name? I don't remember, but the little bunny rabbit, he would always eat the clovers. Aw, did Sissy give you a flower? Can you say flower? Does it smell good? Can you smell it? Like this? Yeah. This is for my girl Jensen, who's moving to New Hampshire soon. And I met her on YouTube. She's my other vlogger friend over at the Antlife. Y'all should check her out. But this is what New Hampshire looks like, girl. About New Hampshire, there is no state tax, which you probably already know that from researching the place, and it's one of the safest places to raise a family. Has like the smallest coastline out of all the states that has a coastline. It's like 18 miles long, which when we first moved to New Hampshire, if you go back to our vlogs and watch those old ones, that's when we were on the coast, but now we're up north in the White Mountain region. And it's so beautiful up here. Obviously, there's tons of hiking, there's tons of recreational things to do. Lots of people come here to vacation. Especially in the fall, the foliage is amazing. People come from like all over the world to see the foliage out here. And the summers are hot, but it still rains, like it's raining today. And like, see here, is just a place that on the side of the highway where a lot of people can go hiking, and they have that all over the place. Spring is rainy, warm days, cold nights, and then the winters can be brutal, but when they first hit, it's all, which is around like January or December, I don't really think you can have white Christmases, but it's not like an expected thing every year, you know? And they're like always really nice and pretty when it first happens, but then you get kind of sick of it towards the end. And so it just matters on if you guys can deal with it for a long period of time, because I don't know, it doesn't start getting warm until like May or something. Correcting me and saying that it's foliage, not foliage. So, hey, how'd you say it? Say it.
Nope, I'm not participating.
He's camera shy. Yeah, don't kill us. Focus on the road. He was saying that there are tolls on the road. There's no smog here. You just have to get it inspected. And we're the only state that touches Massachusetts, Vermont, and Maine. And yeah, you can literally hit up all those states in one day if you wanted to just do a road trip of it all. And for the states, we have the most water to land ratio or something, because there's a bunch of lakes here and stuff. And is that Popo gonna pull us over because we're off to register our vehicle right now? That's the paper mill, I think. Actually, I don't know if that's a paper mill. I just always thought it was. We're just talking about how we kind of miss this area. So a lot of these businesses, as you can see, are in business really because the main source of jobs here, that business went out. So it's a little bit of a ghost town, but it's still cute. I love it. There's so much character and charm to it, and history. I feel like I don't know what all the history is, but I can tell it's here. One of the things that I really liked about this town was in our two-story house, which was kind of up on a hill, we could overlook the entire town, which is nestled in between mountains. And at night, the whole town lit up, and it felt like I was in like a bigger city than it is. It's a small town feel for sure, but just having all the lights lit up, just nestled in between the mountains, and I was able to overlook it from like a higher point of view. It was just really nice. I love that, and I will always miss that. We just had to register our vehicle. See that sign that says ATV? Literally, everyone drives their ATVs around here. Like, that is their main form of transportation. They even have a giant ATV festival. Look at that cool mountain up there. That mountain's so cool. But, yeah, they have an ATV festival that's like all the rage here. The Family Dollar store, by the way, is not a dollar store, but it's your general store. And there's a cool thrift store right here. My homies, when we moved out, I literally gave them everything that we had. Dunkin' Donuts. That's the coffee, that's the Starbucks of the East Coast. It's not as good, in my opinion, but it's cheaper, so that's cool. Here's the post office. I don't know if there's Dunkin' Donuts over there back home. This was our old neighborhood up on this hillside right at the base of this mountain. I don't know what kind of school that was. Regardless school, I'm not sure. It's like churches around every corner. There's actually the Taj Mahal up here somewhere. I'm just kidding. Looks like it. See, all these houses are so old and charming. I love it. I wonder where. See, look how cute. Oh, see, Taj Mahal. Oh. I don't know if you can see that up there. But even all the houses are like totally different out this way. Our old house though, we have to go awkwardly knock on the door and be like, "Hi, you got our mail. Can we please get it back from you?" This house is so cool. But that's our old house. We're outside our house, and in the winter those trees are bare, so you can actually see the mountain across the way, and just out that way is the whole city, so that's where we can see all the city lights. Everyone's got firewood, these gambrel style homes, which I think are so interesting. And a lot of these apartments are like in just normal looking houses. Even most businesses, commercial businesses, are in homes, which is so weird. It was something I was not used to moving from California. Like going to the dentist and it was just in a house. Like, felt so awkward. That's the mountain that we can see from our old house. This was my favorite house. I love this house. I love the style of it. So 70s chic. Yeah, like, see, that's a motel. And it looks just like a house. but that's kind of an example of what all these businesses look like. I keep forgetting to wait a second before I start speaking because my camera never records the first word that comes out of my mouth. Was only $1,000 a month, which, I mean, now that we're in our camper, we're like so happy we don't have that. Don't have to pay $1,000 a month. But still, for that entire house, 3 bedrooms, 2 stories, I don't know how much square feet, but it was pretty big. Up on a hill.
I think it was 1,700 square feet.
17? That doesn't sound very big.
Huh?
That doesn't sound very big. 2 bathrooms. And it was like remodeled, beautiful hardwood floors, huge entertainment center built in, like really nice remodeled kitchen with granite countertops and everything. And washer dryer, dishwasher, like everything you could need. For only $1,000. Like back home in California, no way Jose. But here, yes way Jose. Camps like this here. Covered bridges, that's something that I was really excited about when we moved out here because there's none of those back home. Blue lines in the trees, you'll see that often, and that is how they harvest maple syrup from all the maple trees, because there's a ton of maple trees out here. Vermont has, I mean, that's Vermont's thing though, so you'll see that more so in Vermont. Old campsite. This one's like old and abandoned. Lots of moose and black bear out here, so be careful when you're driving at night. What?
I'm gonna say the spring.
Oh, the spring. So yeah, so there's like signs on the road that say like brake for moose or moose crossing, and that's because there are lots of moose out here, and if you hit one, you're gonna die, so you better brake for moose. And he was gonna point out a little spring on the side of the road that just, it's like mountain water or something, but a lot of people just pull over. Oh look, I don't know if you can see that, but then that was a snowmobile sign, because there's lots of snowmobile trails out here too that cut through all the trees. And a lot of people just use their snowmobiles to get around in the wintertime. But yeah, so there's a bunch of like just springs that you'll see, and you could just get water from there if you want, which is what we do when we're off grid. We just get spring water and fill up our camper with it. Just imagine all of this in the fall when everything's like gorgeous and crazy colors everywhere. David and I wanted to go fishing, and so we've gone fishing at like just random places where it's so easy to find a place to just pull over. I mean, there's lakes everywhere, and you just go fishing basically wherever, but we were trying to find places that had like wild trout. And the only 2 places that have that are places where you literally have to go hiking to get to them. And we would love to do that, but since we have the kids with us always, we can't really get away to do that. But oh, you should check out Crawford's Notch and Franconia out here, because it's freaking gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Crawford's Notch, definitely go there. Up at Crawford's Notch, there's like a place called like Eaton's Pond or something, and that has wild trout, but that's like a whole hike that you have to do to get out there. And then there's another place which is called Carroll's Stream, which is just some stream out in like the woods, like literally. I think this is like by where it is, but you have to pull over and then hike out, like, I don't know, it's so weird. You have to use like GPS coordinates to go find these places, but it's pretty cool. Right here's another hiking trail. Park right there. So out that way is Crawford's Notch, out that way is Franconia. The cemeteries here are super cool too because they're so old looking, and they're always up on like little hills and with like twisty little roads going through them. They're just so cool. I bet if I went out in public now, I would get compliments on this bun for show. I always get compliments on my hair bun, and I don't know why, because it's literally the sloppiest mom bun ever. Alright, you need to get off the table. Anyways, our local food co-op has been having this really awesome deal on bananas that are about to go bad. But you get this whole bag for like $2.99. And there's like 3 bundles of bananas in there. It's just super awesome because we go through bananas like a mofo. But anyways, I gotta go because my camera's running out of space. Bye!
Oh,